Hey guys, Shocky here, bringing you guys another Pokemon Spotlight, and today we're going to be looking at Chesnaught. Right now, Chesnaught, I have to say, is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's just a really strong stall. Also, it has great utility if you have different builds on it. It has such a wide move pool that it's just ridiculous the things that you can do with it. But let's first look at the base stats here. So first we have HP at a nice 88. I mean, that's pretty solid. That's pretty much above average. Well, I mean, for a third evolved form, it's probably below average. But overall, it's actually not that bad. Gives him plenty of survivability and ability to do things. And then he has 107 attack, which is really high for a defensive Pokemon. This allows him to still be able to dish out damage while being very defensive because he does have the defense at 122. This is way above average. Most tanks that are in the formats don't even have that much. So just considering that, he is just such a physical wall. It's just too bad that he has so many weaknesses because this kind of gets degraded a little bit, but I mean, it's still really strong. His special attack 74 doesn't really matter. You're never going to use that. His special defense is a nice 75, so it's a really nice, solid special defense. I mean, of course, he's a beginning Pokemon, so a lot of these beginning Pokemon are very, well balanced. So, yeah, nice 75 makes him able to survive some special attacks. And then speed 64. With a stall Pokemon, you're not expected to have such a fast Pokemon anyways, but I mean, 64 is not too bad. So he's a grass fighting, which gives him weakness to fire, poison, psychic, fairy, and ice. And this also gives him a 4 times weakness to flying, which is kind of unfortunate with things in the format like Talent Flame. So it's kind of hard there, but I mean, if you could just switch out on those and switch into something that can resist those, I mean, you're all set. The fairy typing is not as bad because it is physical, so he could survive 1, maybe even 2 fairy attacks depending on the Pokemon. But if he gets hit by a special fire, special poison, or a special psychic, or even a special ice, he's pretty much dead. So yeah, it's unfortunate there, but he does have some nice resist. He resists water, electric, grass, ground, rock, and dark. So those are some nice, switch into kind of types. Water and electric, you can switch into a Rotom. Grass, he 4 times resists grass, so you could just sit there and no, he doesn't 4 times resist grass. He resists grass, but not 4 times. And he could just eat up any of these attacks, even special attacks from these types, and it's really good in that. Also, he has that bulletproof ability, which allows him to absorb certain attacks, and those attacks do absolutely no damage. So that's always really nice too. Next, we're going to look at his move set that I am using on mine in this defensive set. We have Wood Hammer, Leech Seed, Synthesis, Spiky Shield. The reason why I'm using Wood Hammer over anything else is because it's just such high damage. It has Stab. It's just a really good move. It's his highest damaging move, so I just want to get that out there. The recoil doesn't really matter because we are a defensive set. We're going to be running leftovers on him, which I forgot to actually put here. Leftovers just, keeps him healing, so it's really nice. The Spiky Shield allows you to see what they're about to use. It's Protect with an added bonus of that if they're using a physical attack, they take a little bit of damage. So that's always nice, especially against something like Dragonite or, Garchomp or something like that, or anything that's using a Focus Sash that might be physical. This is a really good, type of Protect. It's way better than Protect in that situation. So really good. Synthesis, of course, is an egg move, so you have to breed that on, but when you do, it just allows him to heal pretty much half of his life, except if there's a negative weather effect there. And the Leech Seed is just, you throw it out, you're bothering people, you're getting that incremental damage while you can Spiky Shield and Wood Hammer, and they don't know what they're going to do. And a good example of this is me fighting the Rayquaza in yesterday's video, so if you haven't seen that, make sure you check that out. The EVs you're going to go is 252 HP, 252 defense, and then you could put the 6, or the counting of 4, into attack or special defense. So I decided to put in a special defense just to give that little bit of a boost. But I mean, putting in an attack, in my opinion, might be the better choice to go. I didn't really think about that. But there's also, you can go 100 HP, 158 attack, and then 252 defense. This will be a really good set also. I think this is a more utility set, which will allow it to do more damage. It'll be less tanky, but I mean, it's still a significant EV spread on that too. So very interesting there. But this is just set I run, and it's been working for me really well. I haven't lost since I've had Chesnaught on my team, so I'm just putting that out there. Other notable moves that he can learn: he learns Belly Drum, Bulk Up, Egg Move Spikes, Hammer Arm, Quick Guard for if you're playing VGC to stop those, of course, priority moves and stuff like that. Curse, which could be good in a stall set. Earthquake, Taunt, also good in a stall set. Dragon Claw, Gyro Ball, if you want to get the 0 speed IVs and stuff like that. Gyro Ball might be good. And, of course, Power Up Punch, which you can use in a bulk up set just to keep giving him power, power, power. Hammer Arm or Wood Hammer just to, kill things pretty easily. So, he learned some really good stuff. Dragon Claw is a very big surprise to me. It allows him to deal with dragons pretty easily, and dragons often carry his weakness, so that might be a good thing to run on him in a physical set, so just keep that in mind. But now about Pokemon that he would be good against. This is a team that I thought of for OU. Really good team, so you have the Chesnaught as your physical tank, your Disruptor, your utility. And then you have Chandelure, Choice Spec Chandelure with, some fire moves just to sit there and protect. Also, it can handle those Rapid Spinners and nullify those, which is really good. Then Dolphin just to throw out those spikes because who doesn't like spikes? You put or Stealth Rocks rather. And also be a Rapid Spinner, so you get 2 out of 1 there. Really good. And then Rotom Wash, since it is a water Pokemon, it has good utility in this team. It takes up the spot for electric and water. He can switch in against a lot of things and just be able to tank hits all day. I use Citrus Berry on mine, so that's just personal preference. Mega Gardevoir seems like a really good Mega to use on this team. You're weak to Fairy. The Psychic Fairy typing is really good. This allows you to be able to take out a lot of different Pokemon and just have that big splash of damage along with the Chandelure there. And then for your special tank slash, another utility, I say Goodra is really good. Though Goodra and Chesnaught share the same weakness, it doesn't really matter because the rest of your team makes up for that already. And this will just allow you to be able to just sit there. So the thing about this team is the Dolphin and the Chesnaught are both physical tanks, but I think they'll work well together just for the simple fact that they're different in how they work. So I just think it's a really good team. You're going to mostly be killing things with Chandelure or Gardevoir and then switching in the others to be able to take the hits and do incremental damage along with, burning with the with the Rotom, and then you can put the Leech Seed on them, or you can keep Dragon Tailing them out, hitting them on the Stealth Rocks. It just has a lot of incremental damage. It's more of a stall team with the chance of being able to sweep somebody with the Choice Scarf Chandelure. So I just think this would be a really good OU team. Try it out, tell me how it goes, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this Pokemon Spotlight. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to watch these videos. Make sure you guys check out Rocket HQ. We're going to be having a special video for you guys tomorrow, so look forward to that on both of our channels, and I will see you guys later.